How's it going, everyone? We're back again here with another One Small Step Youth Campaign interview slash podcast. Young Adam this time on the show telling us a little bit about his community action. Fabulous story. The guy is an absolute bundle of confidence, and you're going to love him once he starts speaking. So here we are. Give it a listen. Provide us with a little comment or feedback as to how you're feeling about the video. And as I say before, keep an eye out on our Twitter and Facebook for much more.
So, hi there, Adam. Do you mind just telling us a wee bit about yourself?
I'm Adam Murphy. I'm a 17-year-old from Katy, and in my spare time, I like to play football and sit about the house and play video games and stuff.
So we kind of seen it's kind of been on Twitter and stuff like that about you doing your litter picking and stuff like that. So what kind of gave you the idea to do that, or like did you get involved with a group as well, or was this just your own sort of idea?
I've always sort of had an interest in like the community and what goes on. So at a younger age, I joined the youth club, and it sort of allowed me to have opportunities to help out in the community and like meet new people. And then lately, because of the whole coronavirus thing, there's been different projects such as like helping the elderly and vulnerable, and all the councillors are trying to come up with different ways that they could get young people out and trying to help out and promote positiveness in such a negative time. And the local councillor sort of got in contact, and me and the rest of the boys along with Kaelin decided as the young men group that it would be a very good thing for us to go out and sort of, even if it was just picking up litter or doing a bit of a bag pack, it would just benefit in some way. So I said, I'll start it off. I'll go out to the football pitch beside my house, and then hopefully once the photos and stuff are posted, people will see it's more important for other people to go out and do the same sort of stuff.
And have you seen like what benefits that have had, or like impact it's had on the community, or is like anybody reached out to say anything to you about it?
When I was actually on my way down, the amount of people I met, surprisingly, out on walks and stuff, asking what the hell I was doing out of the house with litter pickers, and they were all very positive and very like influential and telling me, "Oh yeah, such a good job," and thank God somebody's doing it.
So like, how did that make you feel then, hearing that then?
It wasn't really the purpose that I wanted to do for it. I sort of wanted to just do it. I didn't really want, like, not that I didn't want feedback, but I wasn't doing it for the purpose of getting praise. But when I heard that people were like so nice about it and that they were actually grateful that someone was out helping out in the community, it really is very good.
And then is there anything like you would say if for like other young people who maybe see this to kind of get them inspired or to get them taking like their first small step into doing something for the community?
The benefit it has, not just yourself, but the community itself, is just, it's amazing, because you see all the posts on Facebook, and like the young people nowadays just have such a bad reputation, especially in like smaller towns or cities. Just the older generation just thinks we run about and wreck the place, and that's not the case. It's both ways. So when they see us doing positive things like cleaning up, it really changes their whole perspective on things. So if there was any young person even considering joining a group, or I would just say go for it. There's nothing bad will ever come from it. It'll only be the good stuff.
That's a really great answer. It's also very supportive, and it's good for young people to hear that as well. You are quite right about there are still that is still that sense of negative stereotyping, and that wee small step you did kind of really did do a lot for your community by the sounds of it. So is there anything going forward, have you had any more ideas of like what else you'd like to do? Or
Well, I'm sort of trying to stick to the rules, but I'm trying to pass on the litter pickers out to the rest of the group so that they can do their area, and then it'll be spread about more. And who knows, maybe more will be given out, and then the whole Acadia will be clean soon.
Tough enough job, that.
It'll take a while, but that's the hope, anyways.
And then is there anything after lockdown then, or like is this?
I'm just willing to help out in any sort of projects that arise, just any sort of things I can think of that pop up, and I'll just stick my name down straight away.
Are you involved in anything else outside of that small group that is having a positive impact on the community? Or have you been involved in anything in the past that's had a positive impact on your community that you're aware of?
Well, just the local youth club and stuff, not just the young men's group. The youth club itself, you see the young people coming in, and I'm a young person myself, so it's a bit weird me like trying to guide them and stuff when I'm still only young, but they come in and it just gives them the chance, it gives their parents a bit of headpiece as well while they're down the town and they're not racking about. They get to just come in, enjoy tea and coffee and have a chat. And if they've any problems or anything, I want them to know that they can come to me.
I suppose what you said there about still being a young person yourself, but taking that sense of leadership and running with it, you know?
Yeah.
It's amazing, Nick.
You definitely sound like a really great hard worker, like.
So, in 5 years, where do you see yourself, lad?
Well, I'm hoping to go to uni next year and sort of expand on youth work. I want to do the community and youth work course.
Oh, happy
I
days.
just want to learn more about what it is to be a youth worker and try to have more of a positive impact on the community and youth work itself.
You seem like you have a real passion for it, you know, and it's amazing to see that, you know, the way you talk about community and the impact that you, even just as a young man, have on other young people's lives and the space that you're hoping to provide for other young people. You know, it's amazing, honestly.
Cheers.
Like, it's great to hear Adam talking about that, because Adam's been volunteering with us for a good number of years now, both in the young men's group and on the NCS and things. But that whole thing about the litter pick, it was class that Adam was able to step up and take the initiative and go out and do the first litter pick, because it has inspired all the rest of the group members to do it now. And that's the next stage, is getting it out to the rest of them. And hopefully all of them will have a chance to do a bit of a clean up in their own areas. And
it's also nice to see that while you're aware of those perspectives that older generation might have on young people, you're still taking it by your taking a grip of it and just kind of sort of, you know, going out there and taking action and making that positive change that you want to make, you know.
Yeah.
And it's I think it's a message to send to people as well. It's like you know, while people might have a thought or a perspective on you, just get out and do your own thing, you know, and do what you think is right for society and for your community as well.
Yeah.
I'd say the sky's the limit for you, but by the sounds of it, Adam.
That's the plan anyways, just go as far as I can go, trying to do any sort of helping out that I can.
Legend. That's what I say, he's the legend of the group.
He's a cutie legend. They'll have a statue up for him.
They will. I'll be disappointed if they don't.
Imagine me at the monument.
Started, Keelan.
Hey?
Get the petition started.
Yeah.
Statue for Adam.
That'll be it started. The monument would be replaced by him.
No thanks, no thanks.
No, that's you know, thank you for giving up your time to chat with us. You know, as Ryan says, like if there's any other one small steps that our young people should be doing, they should be going for it. You know, and what you just shared with us is your own one small steps in your community. So thank you.
Not a problem, anytime. Cheers for having me.
Before we go, just to emphasise that one message that you might have for other young people, what would that be?
Just, if you hear of any projects, or if you're even thinking about helping out, just go for it. Nothing negative will ever come from helping somebody out, and the feeling that it gives you and the feeling that it gives to other people is it's great.
Thank you, Adam. And there you go, folks.
Thanks, Adam. Well, guys, that's the end of another One Small Step. I really hope you enjoyed listening to Adam. It was an absolute pleasure to interview him and hear all the great stuff he's been doing. Such a great hard worker and such a passionate young man with many great ideas and aspirations. So look forward to hearing what the future has for him. Just remember to keep an eye out on any of our other social media sites for other people's One Small Steps and other good deeds. Thanks very much.